In the quiet village of Dodleston, Cheshire, during the 1980s, a simple home computer became the centre of one of the strangest cases of alleged communication ever recorded. Not from a spirit, but from another time. It began in 1984, when Ken Webster and his partner Debbie moved into an old cottage to renovate it. They brought with them an early BBC microcomputer, a basic word processor used for notes and schoolwork, but soon, strange messages began appearing on the screen, written in archaic English, signed by someone calling himself Thomas Harden. The author claimed to be a man living in the 16th century, in the very same house, writing on a magic box left by travellers from the future. He described the village as it once was, fields, livestock, and roads that no longer existed. Details later said to align with local historical records. The messages multiplied. Sometimes they appeared overnight, other times while Ken was typing. They spoke of daily life in Tudor England, but also of confusion. Thomas believed the visitors from the future were spirits or angels. To him, Ken and Debbie were the ghosts. Then, another entity appeared in the messages, referring to itself as 2109. This one claimed to come from the future, and said it was observing both sides of the communication, ensuring the experiment was not disrupted. The household seemed to become a crossroad of three centuries, the 1500s, the 1980s, and a distant future, all somehow entangled through a single computer in a small English cottage. The files were examined, and no clear signs of tampering or conventional electronic interference were found. Some believed the messages were part of an elaborate hoax. Others suggested it could represent a form of time displacement, communication across eras through electronic means, a voice from the past, a warning from the future, and a computer caught in between. Was it a haunting, a hoax, or something science has yet to name? Ken Webster later published a book, The Vertical Plane, documenting the events and including transcripts of the messages. To this day, researchers continue to debate whether the case represents an early form of electronic voice phenomenon, a deliberate prank, or an unresolved anomaly. In Dodleston, technology appeared to behave like a time machine, linking voices that should never have been able to speak. Whether hoax, psychological experiment, or something yet unexplained, the Dodleston messages remain undisputed, and the question still lingers: who or what was really typing back?